For our group video assignment, we have chosen to use the kitchen fight scene from the film The Breakup. We feel this scene demonstrates four areas of inadequate communication: language, emotion, listening, and nonverbal communication.
Well, I'm gonna go do the dishes.
Cool.
It'd be nice if you helped me.
Damn it. No problem. I'll get them a little bit later. I'm just gonna hit the streets for a little bit.
The first mistake we have is listening and nonverbal. In the beginning of the kitchen fight scene, the husband, Gary, makes a communication mistake by not listening or acknowledging his wife, Brooke. He doesn't even look up from the screen to acknowledge her, and his language is very dismissive. Instead, Gary should have put his controller down and paused the video game to properly respond. In doing so, he communicates to her that she has his full, undivided attention and is listening to her.
I'm gonna do the dishes.
Cool, do you need any help?
Yeah, actually, that would be nice.
Sure, no problem. I'll come now.
Gary, you know I don't like waking up to a dirty kitchen.
Who cares?
I care, right? I care. I busted my ass all day cleaning this house and then cooking the meal, and I worked today. It would be nice if you said thank you and helped me with the dishes at least.
Fine. I'll help you do the damn dishes.
The second communication mistake we have is language. Brooke did not use the proper wording when she said she was going to do the dishes. She was not clear in any way she wanted help with the dishes and assumed that Gary would just offer to help her. Without a clear statement of what she was expecting, her communication method is not consistent and leaves room for miscommunications, as Gary thinks she is going to do the task alone. Brooke also proceeds to turn sarcastic and defensive after her communication method is not understood by Gary. Gary in turn was not paying attention to Brooke and ignored the signs that she was expecting him to offer help with the tone of her voice, and her trying to make eye contact with him.
Gary, I don't want to wake up to a dirty kitchen. Can we please do the dishes now?
Okay, I hear you. Can I just finish this game?
I'd rather you come do them now. I've had a long day and I want to get them over with so I can relax too.
Okay, that's fair. I'll just pause it.
Come on, you know I was working today and I made that meal. And you could have thought to yourself, you could have said, yeah, I think I'm gonna get Brooke some flowers.
The third communication mistake is emotion. In this part, Brooke is showing irritation and vulnerability towards Gary. Brooke feels that Gary doesn't show her enough appreciation for everything she does. She says she made a meal and had a hard day at work. Because of this, she is very tense and takes an accusatory approach. She feels like she is not asking for much from Gary and doesn't understand why he isn't putting in the effort. In order to resolve this miscommunication, Brooke should take a less accusatory stance and be more open to Gary's perspective.
You knew I was working today and I made that meal. I wish you had thought to get me some flowers. Gestures like this make me feel loved and show that you care. It's important to me. I want to know that you think about me when I'm not around and that you appreciate everything I do, like cooking this meal for us and our friends.
Okay, I understand. I didn't know what flowers meant to you, and I'll try to be more thoughtful and get you some next time. I do care for you. I thought you knew I loved you, but I shouldn't have assumed.
I'm done. I don't deserve this. I really don't. I deserve someone who gives a shit. I'm not spending one more second of this life with some inconsiderate prick.
You're a prick.
The last communication mistake is nonverbal. This is an example of someone who is very frustrated and overwhelmed with the lack of communication that her partner is not matching her communication. In this scene, she slams the door after her frustration. What should have happened in this situation is that Gary gives his undivided attention to Brooke and takes in her emotions and body language cues to see she is upset and emotional in that moment. Gary needs to learn to use his body language to show Brooke he is listening and cares. By leaning forward, showing he is listening, making eye contact, and nodding along so she knows she is being heard. These are all nonverbal ways he should have communicated.
I'm done. I don't deserve this. I deserve someone who gives a shit. I'm not spending one more second of this life with some inconsiderate prick.
You're a prick.